Hello Virgo, and welcome to your March 2023 astrology forecast. Now this video is for Sun Virgo, Moon Virgo, Rising Virgo. Your rising sign is your physical world, external world, and also your moon is your internal and your sun is your awareness, what you're motivated towards. Your moon sign is also your emotional private world. So if you would like a reading, there will be a link down below to book a reading, as well as a link for appreciation of these videos. Let's get into the month of March. March is a pretty big month. All planets are direct, but we have planets making major moves. So with a lot of movement comes a lot of anticipation, and we can all feel the changes brewing, and we need to be gentle with ourselves because everyone is going through these changes, and we can feel the planets and all this energy coming through for us. So take it easy. Change unsettles us as human beings. So when it happens, go with it, but be gentle with yourself. Now, on the 2nd, we have Mercury in the 7th house. This is great for communicating one-on-one relationships where you're communicating and you're connecting to others. It's really good for that energy. You'll also be thinking a lot about what others think and feel at the time, but you're also communicating a lot with other people, creating balance. Also setting some facts within your relationship, spreading facts and wanting to communicate. On the 7th, we have a full moon in your 1st house. It's your full moon. It's a Virgo full moon. And this is where you are releasing and clearing out energies of self. What is destructive within your life? What is no longer needed within your life? What changes do you want to make for you? This is where you are evolving, Virgo. This is a transformation of self, a transformation to your goals, a transformation for what you personally see and want to have within your life. So you are going to need to let go of what is no longer serving you when it comes to your life, because it's yours. And if you want to live your best life or happy life or life with peace, you got to take out what is not creating that within your life. On the 7th, we have Saturn moving into your 7th house. This will be happening, and it's big, okay? Saturn will be changing signs. Saturn will stay in Pisces, which is within your 7th house for the next 3 years. Saturn is a planet of structure, discipline, and hard work in your 7th house. It also likes to restrict things that are not working, restrict it, okay? So think about relationships, your one-on-one connections with other people, relationships that are not for you, no longer have the commitment that you wish to see, because Saturn loves commitment. Saturn moves back into the same sign every 30 years. So Saturn was in Pisces 30 years prior. Now Saturn's back in Pisces, which is now in your 7th house. So Saturn is pretty serious when it talks about long haul commitment, right? It's about hard work, discipline, and getting things done. And say if there are relationships that are not, committed, or not into putting the work, or not into putting what is needed into to make a relationship work, they will be dissolved. Any one-on-one relationships, friend, one-on-one, family, it can even be a lover to a marriage. It will dissolve that, because Saturn can restrict things, but Saturn loves discipline, hard work. Relationships that you will meet or will connect to will be for long-term commitment. Or if you're in an existing relationship, if it doesn't change, then there won't be any long-term commitment. Saturn likes the long haul, and that's what it'll be doing to your house of relationships, which is good for you. It's good to have committed, structured, disciplined, stable is what Saturn is when it comes to the energy of it within your relationship sector. Now, on the 16th, Venus is in your 9th house. This is great for travel, trying to have an adventure, learning anything that you're passionate about, communicating with people from foreign places, having, different, especially when it comes to Venus. Remember, Venus is love. So if you're single, you can meet someone that is from a foreign place from you, okay? Someone abroad. Or you could also meet someone through a place of study or learning, anything philosophical especially. So that's great if you're single. And when existing relationships, you can share your philosophical point of view, and it's great to go to foreign different places than you normally would go within the relationship. Really good for romance, really good for having a vacation or planning a vacation. It's really good for expansion and growth within your life through your experiences. On the 19th, right? On the 19th, Mercury will be in your 8th house. 20th, Sun in the 8th house. 21st, New Moon in the 8th house. This has to do with your fears and your psychological issues. Mercury will have you thinking about that, clearing it up. You might even have some secrets come to light. Mercury likes information. 8th house, secrets, what is hidden, investigation coming to light. So it gives you the information that you need. And the Sun will also shine the light on anything that you need to know. New Moon is showing you your fears, doubts, and insecurities. What stops you from being vulnerable? This is where you are releasing and letting that go, pain and trauma. And it's very good for that. It's also very good for investments and money and taxes and getting payouts, all of those kinds of things. So you will also be able to think a lot about where you invest in your money. What are you doing with your money? How can you grow your money? The Sun gives you opportunities. New Moon also brings in new opportunities to do so. So think about those things and how you want to invest your money, grow your money so that you can feel prosperous. But you're going to have to rid yourself of the insecurities in order to do so. This is also a time with that New Moon, if you have anyone that you can trust, is where you can open up and share your fears. Share how you're feeling within yourself. The more we share how we're feeling, we can get those feelings out so that we can allow for new things to come within our lives. On the 23rd, Pluto will be moving into your 6th house, and Pluto will be transforming your work life. So think about your work and what changes need to be made. Pluto allows power for you to come into your power when it comes to your work life. Pluto also brings power to your health. So Pluto will show you where you are not doing so good when it comes to your mental, emotional, and physical health. Are you in relationships that are draining you? Are you over mentally thinking and analyzing things? Okay, Virgos tend to do that. Also physically, what are you doing that is destructive to your health? Pluto will show you in a way where, oh, something might come up and you'll have to take and acknowledge what you need to make a change with in order to transform the energy, as Pluto loves transformation when it comes to your physical, mental, and emotional health. It's also a time where you can also be of service to others. It's really good for that. And it's also a time where it can give you power to your routine so that you can get more things done. But it'll first show you where you're slacking. So if you're slacking in any aspect, Pluto is definitely there to put an end to those things. Pluto rules death and rebirth. So it puts an end to it. It's not death as in sickness, like, oh, you're going to die now. But it definitely can put it and show you, like, hey, this needs to come to an end. And it'll show you by maybe that not really working out really well for you. Say you're not sleeping very well. Pluto can show you how bad this is for you. Maybe now you're not sleeping very well, and it picks up your anxiety, and that creates an issue, and then you'll have to change that. So it's great for transformation when it comes to your physical, mental, and emotional health, and also your work life, day-to-day routine. On the 25th, Mars will move into the 11th house, and this is where you can collaborate and work with other people. It's really good for taking up a leadership role within a group. This also motivates you when it comes to your future dreams and thinking outside the box about your future and what you wish to create. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe and comment down below. Are you excited about March? How are you feeling about it? Thank you.